Good morning, everybody. I would like to start today with some settling, just kind of getting here, breathing. So just sit in a very comfortable position. I invite you to just breathe with me. We'll inhale and we'll exhale. And we'll really get here. And something that I've thought about is, we've really been connecting and we've really created a community. So what I'd like us to do is, with our inhale, bring our hands to our heart. And with the exhale, bring our hands out to the screen. So that we're really connecting with each other with our breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. So we're settling and taking care of ourselves and reaching out to each other. And as we continue doing this for just a moment, I am going to read a paragraph from Thich Nhat Hanh's obituary that appeared in Sunday's Washington Post. He is quoted as saying, "Mindfulness is to be aware of everything you do every day," he wrote in one of his nearly 100 books. "Mindfulness is a kind of light that shines upon all your thoughts, all your feelings, all your actions, and all your words." So good morning. This week's Parsha is Mishpatim. And in this Parsha, God lays out a series of rules for the Israelites to follow, including treatment of indentured servants and slaves, how to make amends when inflicting harm on another person or their property, instructions for ritual observance, prohibitions against worshiping other gods, and requirements for how to treat the most vulnerable among us, including strangers. So part of being able to be fully a member of a community, it seems, is knowing and understanding the community rules, or the mores, those unspoken, not codified expectations that somehow we expect new members to figure out, and they're expected to simply know. So I really think that this Parsha is about creating a community. The Israelites are coming together and we are creating a community, and here are the rules that you live by so that you can live with each other. And as I was thinking about this, I realized that we have some community norms on this Tuesday meditation that probably have never been clearly articulated, making the assumption that everybody kind of knows isn't fair. I mean, we all know that an assumption makes an ass of you and me. So, so I wanted to just kind of go there a little bit, and then we'll come back to the Parsha. My expectation when we began this almost 2 years ago was that I'd lead a meditation and we would sit ending by 11:30. And I'd stay on if anyone wanted to share or had a question related to the meditation. My rules at that time were that I would start and end on time. And that unless I really ran into a problem, I would not utilize the waiting room function so that people could come in and join us without it being a big hullabaloo. My other rule was that people would monitor themselves and be on mute during the meditation. As we continued, it's become clear to me that the discussion time has become more and more important and more intimate. And I attribute this to some unspoken rules that evolved. So we developed enormous trust. We really established a very safe container. And we did this by honoring each other's experience and not trying to fix or advise anybody. And we also did this by clearly respecting confidentiality. So I think that we all have this personal experience and feeling that what we share in our discussion is not going to be, blabbed about. It's not going to be shared outside this space. And we're all also just simply speaking from our own experience. So I wanted to take this opportunity to say how impressed I am with the community that we've developed, and to kind of underscore that relationships grow at the speed of trust. And this has just been extraordinary. So now back to the Parsha. The litany of laws and how the people are to be dealt with if they don't follow each of the laws is quite precise. This Parsha seems to be a really terrific example of the combination of justice and love. Essentially, it's as though God is saying, do what you're supposed to do, behave as you're supposed to behave, or there will be consequences. So my little aside here is those consequences are not necessarily consequences from God. They're going to be consequences from the surroundings. You treat the earth badly, you're going to destroy the planet. You treat other people badly, you're going to destroy relationships. You do something that nobody else knows about, but you know it was wrong and unethical, you're going to feel guilty. Those are all consequences. Many of the rules laid out clearly are focusing on kindness toward one another. The statement in chapter 22, verse 20 is, you shall not wrong or oppress a stranger, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. And in chapter 23, verse 9, we have, you shall not oppress a stranger, for you know the feelings of the stranger, having yourselves been strangers in the land of Egypt. We've all learned that there are no extra words in the Torah. So when something is repeated, there's a reason for it. So the second statement, it seems to me, focuses on our ability to put ourselves in the shoes of the stranger. That line, you know the feeling of the stranger. So we shouldn't forget what it felt like so that we will be compassionate. And this is really important because we know that very often people who are abused grow up to become abusers because this is what they know, this is what they experienced, and so they're going to show their might. And this flies in the face of that. We're clearly being told that there's a kinder way to respond and to move forward. In chapter 22, verses 25 and 26, we have, if you take your neighbor's garment in pledge, you must return it before the sun sets. It is the only available clothing. It is what covers the skin. In what else shall your neighbor sleep? Therefore, if that person cries out to me, I will pay heed, for I am compassionate. Shefa Gold in Torah Journeys, which is a great little book, points out that kindness supersedes the rules of property. Empathy for your neighbor who might shiver through the night is what's really important. So we're talking about all of these rules that point us toward empathy and compassion and kindness. So I think today we're going to do a loving kindness meditation. So I invite you to take your meditative posture, be it sitting in your chair or on the floor, on a cushion, or standing, and allow yourself to really feel supported wherever you are. With your bottom sits bones evenly where you're sitting, your feet flat on the floor. And I'm going to invite you to lift your shoulders and bring them back and then down, really expanding across that heart space, opening your chest. And we'll take a couple of breaths here. Paying attention, noticing how your body feels right now. Noticing your inhale and your exhale. And I'm going to repeat some common phrases that are used in loving kindness meditation. And I invite you to change the words if they don't work for you. Use the words that do work for you. May I feel safe. May I feel strong and healthy. May I be happy. May I live with ease. May I feel safe. May I feel strong and healthy. May I be happy. May I live with ease. Another set of phrases that I often use that you might be inclined to play with. May I be blessed with chesed, loving kindness and a sense of connection. May I be blessed with rachamim, compassion for myself and others. May I be blessed with simcha, the ability to experience joy. May I be blessed with shalom, peace and ease. May I be blessed with chesed. May I be blessed with rachamim. May I be blessed with simcha. May I be blessed with shalom. I encourage you to repeat these phrases to yourself. In a few minutes, we'll begin to expand the circle. I invite you now to bring a benefactor to mind. So this is a person or a pet, it could even be a group of people whom it's really easy for you to just love. People who mean a great deal to you. And we share these prayers, blessings with them. So picture them in your mind's eye as you repeat to yourself, may you feel safe. May you feel strong and healthy. May you be happy. May you live with ease. May you feel safe. May you feel strong and healthy. May you be happy. May you live with ease. May you be blessed with chesed, loving kindness, and a sense of connection. May you be blessed with rachamim, compassion for yourself and for others. May you be blessed with simcha, the ability to experience joy. May you be blessed with shalom, peace, and ease. May you be blessed with chesed. May you be blessed with rachamim. May you be blessed with simcha. May you be blessed with shalom. I invite you now to bring a neutral person to mind. So this is somebody you don't really know. Maybe it's the mail delivery person or the people who pick up the garbage or a clerk in a store or a neighbor who you see on the street but don't know their name. So picture this person in your mind's eye as we again share these phrases with them. May you feel safe. May you feel strong and healthy. May you be happy. May you live with ease. May you be blessed with chesed, loving kindness, and a sense of connection. May you be blessed with rachamim, compassion for yourself and for others. May you be blessed with simcha, the ability to experience joy. And may you be blessed with shalom, peace, and ease. In the interest of time, we're going to end our meditation here. But when you practice this at home, I encourage you to continue expanding this circle. So next, you might want to add people that you have some challenges with. And then you might want to add people you don't know. Maybe everybody in the country. Maybe everybody in the world. Maybe every living thing on the planet. So I invite you now to deepen your breath. Begin to bring your attention outward. And as you do so, I am going to read a little bit from an opinion piece that appeared in this Sunday's New York Times, written by Amanda Gorman, who, as you probably recall, delivered the inaugural address at President Biden's inauguration just a little over a year ago. And the piece is about how frightened she was and how difficult it was for her to make the decision to actually do this. And I'm picking up in the middle. I'm a firm believer that often terror is trying to tell us of a force far greater than despair. In this way, I look at fear not as cowardice, but as a call forward, a summons to fight for what we hold dear. And now, more than ever, we have every right to be affected, afflicted, affronted. If you're alive, you're afraid. If you're not afraid, then you're not paying attention. The only thing we have to fear is having no fear itself, having no feeling on behalf of whom and what we've lost, whom and what we love. On the morning of the inauguration day, I went through the motions of getting ready on autopilot, mindless and mechanical, doing my hair and makeup even as I anxiously practiced my poem. On the way to the Capitol, I recited the mantra I say before any performance. I am the daughter of Black writers. We're descended from freedom fighters who broke their chains and they changed the world. They call me. Though I spent the next hour shivering in my seat from nerves and the unforgiving January cold, I stepped up to the podium to recite. I felt warm, as if the words waiting in my mouth were aflame. It seemed that the world stood still. I looked out and spoke to it. I haven't looked back. On that January 20th, what I found waiting beyond my fear was all those who searched beyond their own fears to find space for hope in their lives, who welcomed the impact of a poem into protests, hospitals, classrooms, conversations, living rooms, offices, art, and all manner of moments. I may have worked on the words, but it was other people who put those words to work. What we've seen isn't just the power of a poem, it's the power of the people.